All right, guys, we are back now with our next set between Steel Knight, another team from Taiwan, and Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to highlight that Steel Knight, when we saw them playing in QIC Week 2,
Yep.
they were exhibiting very, very conservative play
Yeah, they
versus
play,
the Aces Gaming Alpha. I think it was Alpha. They were playing against the Immortals.
Not against Alpha, I think. Might be the
Bravo?
Backstreet Boy, I think.
I do know for a fact they were playing at least one of their best of threes versus one of our teams from Vietnam, and it was either NVIDIA Aces Gaming Alpha or Bravo. I know they played one. Remember they were camping on
Yeah,
I
not
forgot
OBN?
what map.
Okay, I know that they played like really conservative style, and always rush on the last 3 or 2 minutes. So
Yeah.
every time it's really tension, I think. But they got a lot of draw. They have like a ball 3 on the first stage and another ball 3, but maybe they play like 4 or 5 games with this 4 draw. I do remember that.
It's
Yeah.
also worth noting that they won their assault mode game to get to the grand finals for that evening, and then they had to play versus. I think they had to play another assault mode game, didn't they?
Yeah, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I do remember they got a lot of draw and play it for a long time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But before we go any further, guys, we're going to show you our third ring girl of the day.
Okay.
And there
it's
we are
Pai
with Pai Pai.
Wow.
And it says support HE. Supports HE. And
Support. Okay.
could it be GIRL as the four last maybe four last characters of that code, maybe?
Support.
So right now it is support.
HE.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm typing that out in chat. I'm just typing out support because, of course, we're on a 7-minute delay and we want to be fair to everyone who's watching. So just write down this code, guys. If I'm not mistaken, if you can correctly guess the code before it is complete, you should be able to get access to whatever it gives you. But enough about that. We're about to dive into our first game of this second set. We've got 2 T-37s, 4 T-37s coming out from our Taiwanese team Steel Knight, and a KV-85 to accompany them as well. It's going to be 4 T-37s and a Cromwell sticking to their guns, as we can see Backstreet Boys is doing.
In my image, I think the NVIDIA SS Alpha is, I think might be the best of these 4 teams. The Backstreet Boy is not that bad, but last time they fight into the Buckles team. I don't remember the team name, but I do remember the commander Sparkle. They almost lose that one.
Right. I think that was versus a Japanese team. Was that correct?
No, Buckle.
No.
Buckle is a commander of PvP.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the other PvP team.
Yeah, PvP versus PvP.
I know. I can't remember their team name, but do we have last week's sheet here? Is this last week's sheet?
No. Let's say this one.
Okay,
This
okay.
one,
Yeah, double checking never hurts. But it looks like we are perhaps just about ready to dive into this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see a rush to the northwest, or just coming from Steel Knight. We don't know a lot about these guys. They could do something completely different. But here we go.
Yeah,
Game number one's getting
I
started.
think they're gonna play more defensive.
Yeah, maybe. And here we are, guys, spawning to the south. It is our Taiwanese team, Steel Knight. And to the north, it is going to be Backstreet Boys. And it looks like maybe Steel Knight is not headed towards the northwest corner of this map, as we typically see most teams go with. Oh, are they going to do it? Oh, I like this move. Do you see what they're doing, Edison?
Yeah, they're gonna, someone gonna go to the capture circle, and the other guy's gonna offer a support fire, I guess.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. I actually thought it was going to be a straight up 4-man a four-man rush
why
up the middle.
Spencer stopped there?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Oh, they missed every.
man.
Oh, wow.
They actually hit a good deal of
Yeah,
shots,
yeah,
but Backstreet
yeah,
Boys missing
you
a
know,
lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Indeed.
Backstreet Boy, if they rush right now, I mean the Taiwanese team rush right now, the Steel Nine, they can win this one if they rush. But I don't know their strategy right now.
Right. Okay, so the question is, what does Steel Knight do here? It looks like they're going to resume with the most typically seen strategy, which is trying to rush that northwest corner. And Spencer is doubling back right now, trying to regroup with his team.
Yep.
And it's worth noting right now that Steel Knight has not taken a single scratch. I'm wondering what the lights at the top of the screen for this mod are, but it looks like... Oh, wow. One of them did just take damage. Greedy Fire just took a little bit of damage.
Yeah, a little.
Look, I just noticed something. Look under the team names just a little bit. That's their maximum HP right now. That is their full HP. Do you see? That's their HP combined under the bar.
Okay.
So a nice little addition from our mod. I just wish we could see how much damage is taken per shot. That's a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's missing from this mod that would make it perfect.
Okay.
All right. Some Milk Fun. Kind of poking out there a little bit.
Yeah. They're still waiting for the Spencer coming, I think.
Right. Do you think they're all five just gonna rush up there once?
Yeah, they are
everyone's
waiting
regrouped?
for Spencer. Yeah, the commander is Spencer, so he's play pretty nice on the light tank, so they just waiting for him. I
Right.
guess.
Milk Fun is pushing too.
But the Greedy Fight shouldn't stand there. It's become
Oh, man.
4 versus 5.
That isn't good either. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
yeah.
does he have network issues maybe? Well, here we go. They're all piling in. Spencer, Dehydra, and Amadiz are all piling in on Honda S2000. And now it's Truth taking a little bit of damage. Amazingly enough, Steel Knight still retains most of their HP. In the background, we do actually see the Honda S2000 taken down, just showing you shouldn't take a car to a tank fight. But now they're all focusing down Milk Fun. At their expense is
Yeah, they
Heartbeat.
should have killed the Cromwell first.
Spencer is cornered right now and down.
Okay.
Bull Smith will be next
Okay.
in the exchange. And now,
Wow,
here we go.
The Greedy Fight should wait.
Yeah, he's a little bit overzealous there, a little bit weak on the coordination, but now
They should
Dehydra.
rush out,
Yeah.
rush out.
There we
Why
go.
you stand
Truth falls in the
there?
background. Gekreisch is next, and it looks like
Nice.
Steel Knight is gonna
Nice.
take
Wow.
game number 1.
Nice, they are win on the first strategy.
Right. Our Taiwanese.
They use the Spencer trying to scout and they other 4 tanks just do the sniper and all hit, but Spencer running there and no one hit him. I mean the Backstreet Boy, they miss a lot of shot to Spencer. Yeah.
It worked pretty well. I mean, if we stopped and looked at that bar, that's right underneath the name for Backstreet Boys, their team was at about 4/5 of
Yep.
their full HP,
Yep.
about 80% of their full HP. When
Like 1 tank difference.
Right, about 1 tank difference.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how much damage they took. And then they all just rushed in there at just the right time. They took advantage of the situation, and we saw, again, our newcomers from Taiwan just
Yeah.
basically take game number 1 like that. So I'm a
Yeah.
little bit curious to see how things are going to pan out in game number 2.
Okay.
Let's see where things go after a 3-minute break.
Hello，大家好，我是派派，我来自台湾。那欢迎大家收看《战车世界》的比赛实况。那想要玩这款《战车世界》吗？就立即搜寻《战车世界》，就可以下载到这款有趣又刺激的游戏哦。那想要知道更多的消息，就请上我们的 WGL 的官网。另外呢，不要忘记要帮我们的官方粉丝团按个赞，并且准时收看我们的 Twitch 频道，来搜集更多的比赛相关资讯哦。最后别忘了一定要帮派派投一票哦，拜托拜托哦。
Yeah, they can do that. They say, oh, do you have CD keys for everything? For every... All right, guys, so we are back now with round 2 happening on Malinovka. And I really feel like we're not going to see the normal game coming from Steel Knight. I think they're going to take advantage of their 1-point lead.
Yeah,
And
possible.
right. And perhaps go into, that's what I'm looking for, just full-blown defense mode.
Yep. But you know, what's the Taiwanese team? Or Steel Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steel Knight, they win that match because of they got really nice strategy. But if simply exchange fire, I bet the Backstreet Boy gonna be better. You know, so if
I
both
agree.
team just rush to uphill to the mile, I think probably the PvP team, the Backstreet Boy gonna have higher chance to win that one. So
Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here we go. Game number 2 is taking place on Malinovka. Spawning to the north, it's our Taiwanese team, Steel Knight, and they are heading for the northeast side of the map, while Backstreet Boys is doing essentially the same thing.
oh, both team rush to the north.
Right.
Okay.
But wait a minute, I feel like there's something different with what we have coming from Steel Knight. But that Cromwell, Bullsmith, he's going to be very, very critical in determining this, because the Cromwell has higher firepower, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but you know, he's doing something like sniping on the source. I feel like something wrong on the Steel Knight because they only have 4 tanks on the hill. You know, your enemy gotta fight.
That's a nice lineup, literally coming from Backstreet Boys. They are all lined up and ready to fire.
They're trying to go back, and they use the Cromwell for sniping. Okay, that's all.
All right, so they've got an idea of what's going down. Dehydrate there does take a good chunk of damage, and he falls back.
Yeah.
He's out of firing range now, if I'm not mistaken. Not firing range, but rather there's no angle he can be hit at. Now they're backpedaling even more.
What the
Oh
he
no!
doing there?
He just crashed into a
No.
rock. Dehydra's taking a good chunk of damage. And Madils takes a little bit more, and Dehydra's now out of the game. That was...
So-
I wasn't expecting that. But
Yeah, but you know, that's a rookie too. Who crashed to his friend, and you know, everybody stick together and get fired there and done.
I hope that doesn't result in his team looking down on him.
Yeah, but you know, they're gonna play more defensive again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were able to see Horsemen able to take game number 3 off of their opposing team. I wonder if that's going to happen in the next game. But this one's not over just yet. We can still see Backstreet Boys win if we see a massive fumble.
Yeah, I say that Dehydra ruined though. If they lose this one, no, Dehydra is a big problem there. You know. I don't know what's going on there. You know, there's a big rock and he crashed to the rock and pushed his teammate.
Right. That doesn't always happen, but it blocked his other teammates in the escape. The question is, like, what does Steel Knight do in this present position? Right now, they're not, it looks like, chasing their enemy team down at all.
Yeah, they're gonna play more defensive again. You know, someone gonna against the rock and other be sniper on the back. I just get that. But, you know, it's probably maybe they're gonna go to the K7, Monster Tango K7 for sniping, and someone on the front for sniping for scope.
All right, well, let's see just where things go in the coming moments of this game. Now, it looks like... what do you think Backstreet Boys is going to try and do with only 4 tanks out on the field?
Yep, if they trying to relocation and capture, they may win this one, but Right now they cannot do that. It's too late. Okay, they have some strategy. Someone on the K0 for scout, and the other guys for sniper.
Okay, so Spencer, Greedy Fire, Milk Fun, Ahmad's. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Look at the top of the screen.
Uh-huh.
You see it?
Okay, it's wrong.
Yes, the
Yeah,
graphics
right.
are wrong yet again. Steel Knight is actually okay. Wow, how could I be that dumb? Well, it's actually okay. Steel Knight is actually down 1 tank. We actually read this wrong because our production crew is #made in Taiwan. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. But I guess right now maybe switching the colors would help out just a little bit more.
Wow. Someone was track.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, he
Christ
got it
is
down
not
there.
looking too good here. If he takes one more
too
shot, he's
bad.
out of the game.
That's
Is he gonna
what- did you see
live?
that? Whoa.
I don't
It's
think he
still
can be
it.
hit right now.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
track again.
Miracle dodge
No,
there.
he's track again.
There we go,
So
he's
he
gone.
cannot repair.
Yeah, 4 versus 4 now.
Okay, I think they're still not gonna get a draw.
Yeah.
They won't push. They cannot push. And they got really nice cover. I think the Backstreet boys, if they push, someone gonna die again.
Well, let's see where things go for the time being. I mean, again, Backstreet Boys, they've got higher tank HP.
Oh, okay.
But-
they go through the line there for scout and the others for sniping. Same strategy as a Taiwanese team, but there's no one on the line there right now.
Right.
So even he go to the K0, he cannot see anyone.
Right. K is a different story, however. Oh, there's 3
Wow.
teammates now following at a distance. Bullsmith
Yeah.
there.
But the PvP team, they are forced to rush right now. The Greedy Fire have to relocate to the mile if they want to win.
Okay, it looks like maybe they've been spotted. If not,
Yes,
that's
but
blind,
someone was
blind
spotted.
shot.
Someone was spotted, but because the position of line zero is really nice. But there is a short hill, so the armor dice cannot shoot them, cannot hit them.
Okay, for the time being, we still have
The milk fang gonna be spotted.
right. Still 4 versus 4. I mean, like, do bear in mind if Steel Knight takes the draw here in 90 seconds, they get up 1 point. For those of you who are a bit newer
Yep,
to this
yep.
tournament system.
And even they got they got some disadvantage. TW Spencer can run away, so they can take a chance to have a draw.
That's right. Okay, so another 75 seconds in game time. Milk Fun getting piled in on here. I think this is where he gets singled out of this game. And he's turning around, redirecting fire. I believe he's in the Cromwell, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the Honda gonna die there.
Maybe.
No. Wow.
He gets away.
Yeah, but the Amada should rush now. Wow,
Right, and
why
Truth is at 1
stay-
HP. RP's coming in to support his teammates. And this is not looking too hot for Greedy Fire and Amalds. There's 47 seconds left on the clock piling in there. I'm not sure if that's a good
but
idea or
Amada
not.
can kill 2 by 1 shot, 1
Here
kill.
we go. He's got to make that hit. There we go.
my
Perfect.
God.
RP now down to his last 25%, 10%, and he's out of the game. Steel Knight takes game number 2, guys. Don't be fooled by the graphics at the top of your screen like we were.
Okay, I think because of the Backstreet Boy, they have 1 point loss, but they want to take a more aggressive action. But on that moment, I mean, when your enemy already set up and waiting for you come in, it's really dangerous for push. They still have a 4 game. They still
Yeah.
have four match. Why you rush right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
maybe you only got like 40% chance to win, but on that match you got 50-50. Why not just start from nest?
Steel Knight played out. I mean, they made the decision that they had to, and it worked in the end. Besides, what's better than a 2-1 lead over your enemy team?
Yeah.
What is?
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Uh,
2-0,
Yeah.
and they just got it.
No, but I think on that next match, the Steel Knight gonna be more defensive. Maybe they're gonna choose 5 heavy tank or something.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that at
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
as long as if the game ends in a draw, they win the set.
Mm-hmm.
They either get $3,000 tomorrow or
Yep.
4,500
Yep.
for newcomers.
Right, really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Maybe they win the champion. I'm not surprised about that because of first they are pretty lucky. I would say
A little
because
bit.
they use a new strategy and it work. It's take risk, on that match on the L the Spencer just rush and trying to scold, but your enemy team have 5 tank and focus on you and they shoot nothing. It's somewhat lucky, I have to say that. It takes a lot of risk. But next time maybe they encounter with the NVIDIA as a gaming, maybe he died already. It's sometimes you gotta bet there and your enemy is surprising about that and you win that.
I do have to throw this out there though. There's a caster that I've heard of. His name is Total Biscuit. Right now he has just gone through the final surgery for his bowel cancer. He's almost
Bowel
30 years
cancer?
old. Yeah. He's good to go now. He's just got a road of recovery to go through, chemotherapy and such. But I remember one complaint that he had about some online tournaments is that the qualifiers for these tournaments are as much luck as they are skill. So skill, luck, they kind of go hand in hand. It's a 50-50 kind of composition.
Yeah,
if you will.
but sometimes you got more better strategy. It still have to depends on luck because if you rush one and just for gold and maybe your enemy team like 5 tank rush together and you die there without nothing.
Maybe.
Sometimes because of it's not skill and the action. When we see the WLO Asia. I mean the final,
Yeah.
The Korean team, they never move on the beginning.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want to collect all information. After that, they're gonna do the action. It's really conservative, but it's much safer way to play. I think. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So we're going to get into what may possibly be the final game of the day after this short 3-minute break, guys. Don't go away. All right, guys, we are back now with the third game of our set. It's going to be played on Muravanka, and at the At the loading screen there, or excuse me, at the break screen there, rather, we saw that the score was 1-1. That is an error. It is actually 2-0 in favor of our Taiwanese team, Steel Knight. But let's get into this game.
Okay.
We need to make sure he's on the board. Whew, all right, guys. Now spawning to the south, it's going to be Steel Knight, and spawning to the north, it's
south is
It's Backstreet Boys.
Boy.
To the south, it's Backstreet Boys. To the north, it is Steel Knight, guys. So don't be confused by the graphics, just like I was. So the real difference is that one side has a KV-85 and the other one has a Cromwell. The rest of the tanks out on the field are T-37s.
Do you see the Cromwell got a 3 in this circle on the barrier?
Mm-hmm.
That seems he played this one pretty good and played a lot.
All right, so he's going to need to play it really good, and he's going to need to hit a lot if he's going to win this game. But it looks like Steel Knight is not at all concerned with getting... I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Steel Knight is actually... They're just going to guard the capture circle, but it looks like we've got Backstreet Boys actually going for the... I guess you could say backdoor rush, sort of. They're kind of heading out to their enemy team's spawn, if you will. But for the time being, I think this is a game that maybe we could see Steel Knight win with very little trouble.
Okay. I think the Spencer always go alone. Somewhat dangerous because of if you on the 7 versus 7 tournament, go alone always die first. And because of it's a light tank, so maybe you got high speed and run away, that's okay. But such play style always, some people always use the same style. Whenever you are playing on the 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5, and 7 versus 7.
Triple tank capture now initiated. Let's see how this works out. That's 25% already.
Yep. And
This will force a reaction from Backstreet Boys. They have to do something about it.
Yeah, but Spencer's on the hill, that's okay. But the Hydra, the position of the Hydra is not that good. He had to run away as soon as possible, I think.
Right, as soon as he spots them. 50% on that capture. There's no time for fun and games coming from
They
Backstreet
cannot
Boys.
rush in directly.
Yeah.
But the position of the Hydra is not good.
Exactly. So right now, the ambush is kind of being set up here by our team from Taiwan, but one of them just fell out of the capture circle. I'm wondering if he had just stayed there, would they have gotten the capture?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Another falling back.
Okay, I think the Taiwan team leave the capture circle.
my God.
Is totally right.
RP, yeah, they just got 75% of the HP off of RP. This is not looking good.
Okay, let's get to hard. And I think Spencer trying to get the RP on the most part.
So here we go. Bullsmith now doubling around back, but it's 2 versus 1 in this situation presently. But Honda S2000 is now getting their milk fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure rush out
he's
right
gonna
now.
dive
He
in.
cannot stand there,
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble, and he was just taking down. RP looks like he could be next on the hit
Wow,
list, but
nice.
in the background, it's actually also, Bullsmith that was taken down as well. This is now a 3 versus 3 tank fight, but D-Hydra is very low from our Taiwanese team. Regardless, be that as it was, they just took down, I believe, Truth, and now Honda S2000 could be next on the hit list. In fact, he is. It's a 3 versus 1 with the last
he
member of
still
Backstreet
got a lot
Boys.
of hit points. So
He does?
Yeah, he got chance to win.
And now
But he cannot rent him.
Can
Wow!
he? Oh,
One
right
shot!
Wow,
He
shot!
missed it!
Oh my God! He gets the win! He gets the win!
Wow!
Backstreet Boys wins this game on Muranovka.
Yeah, but
Muravanka.
the Spencer shouldn't rent him. He
Right.
shouldn't rent him because of if you give the Arma dies more time to rescue, not rescue, to support you, to go to the north part. You got a high chance to win, but because he rent him, that means your enemy got a less. No. He can shot you. He can kill Spencer by one shot, but originally maybe he need 2 to 3 shots.
Yeah.
If he needs to shot 3 or 2 times, the armor have time to rescue him. But
All right,
he
so
shouldn't red him. Why do that?
there is some
Wow.
confusion with our production crew right now. The score is 2-1 now, and the team that is winning at the moment is actually Steel
Backstreet.
Knight. Steel Knight is winning, right?
No, Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys is winning now. Jeez.
Backstreet.
Wait, what? Hold up, this is ultra confusing.
No. Backstreet Boy win.
Hold on. No, oh yeah, they won this game, but the score
Yeah,
is 2-1.
Yeah, it's
the
2
team
to
that
1.
is winning is our Taiwanese team, Steel Knight. Okay.
Right now is Steel Knight is 2 to 1.
Okay.
In favor of that. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take things into a short break, and I think after the evening is done, or after we're done with the broadcasting for today, we're gonna have the final ring girl, Jen Croft, for you guys, and she'll have the final piece of code for you guys. So don't go away. All right, guys, we are back, and I certainly hope we don't have any issues with graphics at the top of our screen again. It can be ultra confusing, but it's going to be 4 T-37s and a Cromwell from both sides, and this is going to be Siegfried Line. So here we go, guys. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, so spawning to the north and spawning to the north, it's going to be Steel Knight, and this time the graphic is correctly highlighting their name. And spawning to the south, it's going to be Backstreet Boys. Again, the correct graphic is above their name. Don't think we have either side going for a capture this game around.
Oh, that's the first time we see the Boros team go to Westboro, but you know the Backstreet Boys they're gonna hold a K1 hill, so that won't be a push, just a skull in sniping style.
All right.
Oh, they rush.
Oh, man, and
my
Truth
bad, my bad.
he's down now to about half of his HP.
So dangerous.
Yeah, and right now he's behind the bunker. He's kind of, I guess you could say, dodging a few shots. Amadiz misses and gets missed on.
Yeah, both tank keep missing.
Ooh, but
Whoa,
Truth
he
gets
hit
hit,
again.
and now he's down to the last 25% of his HP.
Wow,
He doesn't want to take any more heat from
and
that.
yeah, and he may damage his engine or something. No, move really slow right now.
Might have been tracks as well. Of course, if one of your tracks is damaged and you're turning in the
Wow.
direction that it is damaged in, then you are going to move
Wow,
slower. And now he's
he got
last.
it down there.
That's
I
the last
think.
like
Everybody's
3%,
sniping
5%
him.
right there. If he
Yeah.
takes one more hit, he's out of this game.
Yeah, why not? Keep sniping.
I don't know. Maybe they can't really get the hit.
Wow, you know that's a big problem for him because of if the Steel Knight go to the capture circle, you know they only have 4 tanks to reset. It's a big problem for the Backstreet Boy. Wow.
All right. So for those of you just now tuning in, I do see some complaints in chat. Yes.
Whoa!
There we go, Truth is taken out, yeah.
Yeah, the Spencer relocation
All right,
to
so-
shield you. That's it.
Right. This is a
Okay.
5 versus 4 scenario right now, and of course that's
and the Spencer gonna take more and more defense.
right. Steel Knight is actually taking the lead in this game. But for those of you just now tuning in, yes, we have had some issues throughout the day. Backstreet Boys, someone just took a hit, and it looks like it was Bullsmith. But I would like to highlight for a moment that the graphics at some points were wrong throughout tonight's broadcast, or today's broadcast rather. But Spencer taking a little bit of heat there in the background. Just a little bit.
Yeah, only a little. Maybe 200.
Yeah, and right now with the positioning coming from Steel Knight, they're trying to force Backstreet Boys to play into their hand. Once again, I mean, they're just playing according to the meta, and they're playing it well, I might add.
Yeah, they know, Spencer know, okay, you got 3 or more guy on the south right now. We cannot relocation to defend our capture circle. Okay. On the Spencer style, I guess they can, he cannot defend the line 6. That means he got a, maybe 1 or 2 sniper on the line 3, and he can be a scout on the frontier.
Well, here we go. Bullsmith just powering forward.
Oh,
I don't
Spencer
know.
have problem there. I guess.
He's going YOLO swag right now.
Wow.
Spencer dodging quite a few shots, I might add.
So dangerous.
Right, here we go. Amadiz is now doubling back to take his position. He just fired a shot. Bullsmith now popping out, going to try and take advantage of that reload time. And he does so successfully. That was, what, 40% damage?
Wow.
Holy cow, 20% now. Oh, man, and this is where Backstreet Boys is powering in. They could exploit the mispositioning of Steel Knight now quite easily.
Yeah.
And now, wait. We've got the rest of the team piling in from the west. Greedy Fire and Dehydra, but they're not in a position where they can immediately support their teammates that are low HP. Bullsmith now at 50%. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh,
40%. Greedy Fire does make a hit. Down to 20%. The next one should be
Wow.
coming, and it does. RP now going to try and double back for his opponent, or for his teammates' revenge, if you will. And
Hydra
Greedy
doing?
Fire
Why
down to
he
30%.
shouldn't- Oh,
40% on Spencer. RP at 40, now 20. Next one takes him out of the game. Honda S2000
Wow,
gets the ram for the kill.
nice.
And it looks like he was taken down by Dehydra at the end of the game, guys.
Yeah, I think finally the Backstreet Boy was forced to push because the Truth died too early. You know?
Right. So now we finally have a Pride of Taiwan.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess you could say the light of Taiwan, as they would say in Chinese. But
Yeah, but you know, I think the rookie team doing really nice on strategy and the reaction. Better than Horseman today. You know, I think the 4 Horsemen doing pretty poor today.
I also want to highlight for the time being that today we're not dividing up the paychecks. We're
Yep.
not cutting up the paychecks, but we'd like to go ahead and remind you of how much money goes to first prize, second, third, and fourth. First prize gets what? 4,500?
45.
Yeah. Second, 3,000. Third gets 1,500.
15,
And fourth gets 9.
6.
6?
600.
Okay. So I mean, like, if you're stuck in fourth place, yeah, it's $120 per member of your team, but still,
yeah,
it's
but
something.
but they only play for the 4 weeks tournament. It's really quite short, compared to the 10H, not the 10H, the WLHR.
Right.
You got to play like more than 9 weeks, more than normal.
Right, but I mean, like at the same time, if you end up going to the season finals, yeah, you get like 1,000 per member of your team, but you also get a trip to whatever country it's being held in.
Yeah,
And
really nice.
I believe there's going to be some new big meta changes with the next season of WGL. But
Yeah.
enough about that. Let's get a reminder of just where the standings are right now. NVIDIA Aces Gaming Alpha.
Yeah.
Did-
Alpha, yep. And the
Where
still
did they
nine.
place?
What?
Where did they place? I forget. Did they win their match
win.
versus? Yeah, they did.
They
So
win like 3-1.
it's going to be them versus Steel Knight tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's going to be played out for either $4,500 or $3,000.
Right.
And then we're going to have Backstreet Boys playing up against Horsemen, and that's going to determine who gets 1,500 and who gets.
600. Okay.
So, tomorrow we divide up the paychecks, but first things first,
Okay.
let's get into our final.
Support a team.
Yes, the entire code is support the team. Is the code right now. That's support, THE, and then the last 4 letters are team. So, for those of you who are seeing me type this out in chat 7 minutes ago, well, now you're back to modern times, and that is Gencroft. Don't forget to vote for your favorite Ring Girls, guys. You get a chance to win the World of Tanks Razor Death Adder Edition. Or, excuse me, the World of Tanks Edition Razor Death Adder. But for the time being, we're still trying to locate Alpha. I'm Breaker.
Let's add us at 99.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Jen Croft in Australia. Thank you for joining us for the World of Tanks live stream. Interested in playing tanks as well? Download and register World of Tanks for free on our portal. Search World of Tanks Asia right now. There's over 300 tanks for 7 different countries in World of Tanks, so give it a go. And better yet, get a friend to join you. There will be different tournaments for all levels of players who want to show their stuff. We also have a huge prize pool for the Wargaming.net League. More info on the WGL website. Follow our Twitter and Twitch for tournament news, and don't forget to like our Facebook fan page for more events and news. Can you tank it? Stay tuned.